The polls and probabilities are not in Donald Trump's favor, but he still has a chance, yes, a slim one, but still a chance to win the White House. How? Let's do the math. Unless something really crazy happens, chances are all these red states will stay red and go to Donald Trump. That gives him 157 electoral votes right off the bat. And the same goes for these blue states in Washington, D.C., giving her 200 votes no matter what. With those predictable states out of the way, here's where the game gets interesting. We're left with 6 states that are leaning Democratic but aren't a sure thing. Colorado, New Hampshire, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Michigan, and Wisconsin. That's 72 electoral votes. 2 states leaning Republican, but again, who knows? Georgia and Iowa for 22 votes. And 6 states and 2 congressional districts that are toss-ups. Arizona, North Carolina, Ohio, Utah, Florida, Nevada, and the Maine and Nebraska congressional districts. These are all in contention, so let's eliminate a few more variables. Let's assume that Trump and Clinton hold on to their firewalls. Ohio goes red, Pennsylvania goes blue. At this point, we have to use the F word, Florida. If Florida goes to Hillary, it puts her near the top at 249 electoral votes. So Donald Trump really needs to win Florida's 29 electoral votes. That's why he's been campaigning there nonstop. So let's assume all that effort wasn't wasted and he wins the state. Trump 204, Clinton 220. Now there are 11 states and 2 congressional districts up for grabs. And Trump still has a long road to 270. Let's give him the red-leaning states, Georgia and Iowa. That leaves him at 226. Let's also add in the toss-ups, Arizona, Utah, and Nevada. And look, Trump's in the lead. Those 2 congressional districts in Maine and Nebraska would give him 2 more votes. And let's say he nabs the final battleground state, North Carolina. That leaves him with 266. But to win, he still has to take one of those blue-leaning states. That's Colorado, New Hampshire, Virginia, Michigan, or Wisconsin. That scenario would be the electoral equivalent of a royal flush. Expect to see Trump 767 making some frequent stops here on the road to 270.